So I just wanted to take a minute and do a quick video for the week. Obviously, since this is a live video, I still haven't managed to get my uploading or my editing software to work in my favor. No big deal. Just keep on trucking along. I think you guys enjoy these live videos and I like making them. It gives me a chance to interact with y'all. So, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've actually already put on my base. I just used my CoverGirl pressed foundation. It's the CoverGirl Clean Powder Foundation for normal skin. And as always, I used the shade Classic Ivory. And then I used my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Airbrushing Bronzing Veil. Same products that I always use in pretty much every video. So I'm not even going to link them down below. This is a really simple look for just a summer day so that you can go out, look like you're not wearing much makeup, and not be wearing very much makeup, and spend more of your time enjoying the great outdoors and less time putting on makeup. So that's all I did. I just brushed the foundation over my face and then followed up by giving myself a fake tan with some bronzer. So I'm going to jump right into doing the eyes now. I'm going to tightline my waterline with my Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof eye definer. Who calls it eye definer? Again, this is the same product I use in pretty much all of my videos for the lower lash line. I really like it because I have little tiny creases in my lower eye, like down in here, lower eyelid. I think most people do. As you get older, they get more defined. So is life. So I'm just gently tucking the eye and bringing it down to get closer to that eyeliner. I'm not pulling, I'm rolling the eye out. Then I'm going all the way to my corner. And then I'm going about 3/4 of the way across. And repeating on the other side, going all the way out to the corner. And about 3/4 of the way across. And so as you can see, that just right there already makes my eyes pop a little bit more than not having it. I use the shade Noir, 26 Noir. You can use a brown instead if you prefer browns. I just really like nice dark eyeliner. So the next thing I'm going to do is what you all came for, the wing. So if you're just starting out doing a wing, like I've been doing a wing for a few years now, so I don't do this step, but if you're just starting out doing a wing, this is a great way to get a nice clean line the way you want it. So what I first did when I was first learning to do a wing, I took just any old straight thing. So it can be an eyeliner stick, it can be a brush handle, it can be a lip liner, it can be whatever you want, just something that's straight. And I lined that up from the outer corner of my eye to the outer corner of my brow. And then taking a nude lip liner, I lightly drew in a line. So can you see the line? And then I repeat on the other side. And there you go. So obviously this isn't the color you're going to do eyeliner in. I mean, you could. It'd be really nice and subtle, but most people aren't going to. The reason I chose a nude lip liner is so that you can easily wipe it away if you make a mistake, and this will easily cover it up. And what doesn't get covered, because obviously you're not going to take a wing all the way to your eyebrow. So what doesn't get covered, again, you can just wipe away without making too much of a mess. So the next thing I do is I have always thought that it's easier to use a felt eyeliner to start with than, let me see, here we go, than a liquid liner. As your skills progress, feel free to move into the liquid liner. Practice with it, and like I always say, practice makes perfect. But when you're new to it, using a felt tip is a lot easier. And then this might just give you a little bit more crisp, clean lines. But the felt tip that I'm going to be using today is the Mega Marker, which is the Intense Ink eyeliner from e.l.f. In the tone, or in the shade Blackest Black. Because it's black like my soul. And this is a waterproof eyeliner. So if you're going to the beach and you're going to be getting wet, this is a great thing to be wearing. So using my little mirror down here, I'm going to start in the center and get as close to the lash line as I can, making little dots, like little dash lines. Like when you were a kid and it would have like cut lines and it would have the little dot, 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 dot. That's kind of what you're doing on your eye. They're just closer together. And I'm bringing this all the way into my inner corner. You don't have to. You can stop at your lash line, but I like to take it all the way to my inner corner. And then with a gentle hand, we're just connecting those dots that we've made. And again, I'm just using small strokes. And then when I get to this outer line, I'm just going to follow the line that I made in the lip liner. And there you have it. Wipe off the excess liner. Alright, so now from this point you have the basic shape of your liner. You can go in, you can make this area a little bit thicker, bring it into more of a cat eye, or you can leave it this really tight lined, flicked wing. Entirely up to you. I feel like my eyes look a little bit better with this line being a little bit heavier right in the outer fourth. Maybe third. The outer third of my eye. So that's what I'm going to do at this point. So not a huge difference, but for me it's noticeable, and I'm sure if you try this at home you'll notice a slight difference there too. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing on this eye. Now this side is always a little bit harder for me because I'm crossing over to use my dominant hand on my non-dominant side. I'm sure you guys have felt the same way in the past. Crossing over to use your dominant hand on your non-dominant side is a little bit difficult and a little bit tricky. The only suggestion I have is go slow. All right. There we go. I'm going to top my... Oops, I forgot to wipe the little brown off. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to top it off with a little bit of my Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara. Again, it's a cruelty-free product because animals shouldn't wear makeup. Oops. Better not cover up my camera with the mirror. Today I'm going to skip, whoa, that's a clump. Today I'm going to skip wearing lashes because we're trying to go for a little bit less dramatic look. If you're headed out to the beach, you're probably not going to wear lashes. I mean, you could, but if you got in the water, you're going to come out looking like a mess. So, and then I'm just doing my lower line. Going back in. So one of the things that I've noticed a lot of people doing when they're getting mascara is they sit there and they pump. They do like a... All you're doing is drying out your mascara. You're not actually getting more mascara on your wand. Just pull it back out. And your mascara will last longer than if you go in and do the... I used to be guilty of it too, and I had somebody tell me the same thing, and I thought, yeah, but I get more mascara out of it. But in reality, when I stopped doing it, I found that my mascaras were lasting quite a bit longer before I got down to the bottom of the bottle. So just a tip. You find that your mascara either dries out or runs out quickly, you might be part of the reason. And then I'm just gonna do my lower lashes again. So comment down below if you are somebody who, when you're applying your mascara, go in order to get your eyes open further. I definitely am. I don't think I can successfully keep my mouth shut when I'm applying mascara. And even if I'm doing it for somebody else, a lot of times I'll go as I'm applying their mascara. So comment below if you're one of those people. And if you're not, comment how you manage to keep your mouth shut but your eyes open wide enough to put your mascara on. The last thing I'm going to be doing is applying a little bit of lipstick. This is Color Rich Balm, so I don't even think it's technically lipstick. It's just a really pretty shiny color that's almost the same color as my lips. There we go. And this was in the shade 218 Rose Elixir, and this is by L'Oreal Paris. Again, after the video is over, all of the lip products that I used in the video, the 2 types of eyeliner, the mascara, and the lipstick, and I'm pretty sure that's all I used in the video, are all going to be down in the description box below. I'm not going to link the lip liner that I used for the lines or the brush that I used, because in reality, any light brown or nude liner that you have and any straight object that you have will work for doing what I did. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big old thumbs up and make sure that you have subscribed. If the subscribe button is still red, that means you haven't yet subscribed. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, and while you're over there, if you have subscribed and there's no little lines next to the bell, that means you don't have post notifications turned on, so go ahead and click that as well. And then once you click the bell, if you've already turned on post notifications, go ahead and comment down below team notification, and you will be entered to be potentially next week's post notification shout out. This week's post notification, oh my goodness, I cannot talk. This week's post notification goes to Adrian. Adrian, thank you so much for subscribing and having post notifications turned on. Love you so much. We'll see you guys later. Have a great one and go out and enjoy this beautiful fresh air. Bye.